to leverage those people. Unbelievable. Founder and partner of the Morgan Legal Group that deals with antitrust lawsuits kind of like this, Russell Morgan. Sir, this is incredible corporate collusion, and Elon Musk is the wrong guy to mess with, no?
Agreed, Carl. This is a big problem on both sides, and especially for consumers. Essentially, what they're saying here is GARM is using their money and their power to control what the public is able to see, and equally important, not able to see, just based on who's bidding the most for the right keywords on Google. So it's not a matter of popularity or a matter of whether the product is right or wrong. It's just based on how much money they're putting behind it.
That's crazy. And they represent, thousands and thousands of advertisers. So they can go to, even Google and say, hey, suppress this content. Otherwise, we're going to withhold our thousands of advertisers, which essentially is what they did to Musk. But, what are the likelihoods that they're going to win this lawsuit?
It's possible. There's a major piece of litigation that just went down against Google for something very similar, for violating antitrust laws. So Garmin is in a similar position as Google. Google was just given a verdict that they violated antitrust laws, finding that Google is a monopolist and that it used its power to maintain dominance in the search market. So Garmin is essentially doing the same thing. They're monopolizing the search terms and the market itself and simply selling it to the highest bidder. Yeah. So Musk is not wrong. He's bringing the right type of action because they're doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, I actually wanted to get to that Google decision because that happened this week, actually, and obviously Kamala Harris announcing her VP candidate, that blew everything up in the news cycle, focused on that. But that's why we're, second story of the show here is because this is a huge deal. What could happen to a company like Google? Obviously, they're going to appeal it, they say, but they have trillions of dollars at their disposal to leverage these type of things. What is going to happen to that giant now that the courts have said, hey, you have a monopoly?
So first and foremost, Google is stating that they do plan on appealing the decision. They're asserting that its search engine is preferred because it's the best option available, despite the court's findings that they're really just using their dominance to maintain their dominance in the search market. In reality, the ruling itself can reshape how millions of Americans access information online, potentially leading to more competition and choice in search engines. The impact can have severe penalties on Google. The future proceedings can force Google to provide users with other options to use other search engines aside from Google.
Well, Russell, Google, obviously, that's their statement. They say it's the best search option and blah, 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 and they're going to appeal. But what comes, look at this. What comes up when you type in assassination attempt on Trump? You don't get it. I mean, come on, guys. Look, the guy was shot in the ear 3 weeks ago, and Google is literally assassination attempt on Truman, on Teddy Roosevelt, on the Pope, on the Queen. No, you type in the T for Trump, and he doesn't even come up in the thing. So they're not the best search engine. They're clearly biased.
That's exactly what the court said, that you guys are just using your power to control what people get to see. And this is a major problem. People need to have freedom of choice. And that's precisely what this antitrust law is meant to protect. It's meant to protect healthy competition, and it's meant to protect choice. And if I want to search for Trump, I should be able to see it without having to bid against competitors that want me to search for the Pope or for the Queen or for someone else.
Yeah, well, Russell Morgan, you certainly know what you're talking about, sir. We appreciate you joining us.
Pleasure to be here, Carl.
All right.